Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's San Francisco Mandarin English Toastmaster. I'm your president, Robert. 大家好，谢谢你们今天晚上参加那个英语和普通话的演讲会。我是你的会长 Robert。今天呢，我们有好几个事情要跟你说。Actually, I'll just go ahead and speak about it in English. The first thing I'd like to talk about is location. As you can see, this room is quite small, and so if we have more guests coming, it's going to be an issue. So Kathy is very generous enough to lend her company space for us to host this meeting. So beginning in February, the first week of February, we will relocate this meeting, Wednesday night meeting, to Kathy's company.
Wow,
and
thank you, Kathy.
So we need to thank her for that.
It's a cool space, too. It's a really, really nice space.
Yes.
Very historic.
Yes. So thank you, Kathy, for that. The second announcement I'd like to make is in the second week of February, we will host a speech competition here in our club. And once we have a winner, that person will go on to the district level to compete. The two speech contests we're going to be having is, the first one's called International Speech. Basically, that's going to be an original speech, 5 to 7 minutes of your choice. You can come up here to talk about it, and we'll vote on it. The only requirement for that is that you have to have given 6 speeches before you can participate in that. The second speech contest is called a tall tale speech contest. Basically, that's a 3 to 5 minute speech contest where you give like an exaggerated and improbable speech, and you can use props and whatnot to do your speech. And that's also going to be held on the same night. So again, it's going to be the second Wednesday of February. The third thing I'd like to talk about is we will also have an open house for this club. Now what that means is simply we will try to do a promotion in March because that is when we chartered. As a matter of fact, I have the 1-year anniversary certificate. Sue, you can hand that to me right there. Pass it over. Thank you. So here is the certificate of our achievement. Basically, this one tells us that our club has been established for 1 year already. So in March of this year, we will have an open house. That simply means we're going to promote a club, and we also have other people from Toastmasters International to help us with the promotion. We're going to get like a gift basket worth $50. So that would be nice. And I understand that we have a couple of guests here tonight. If you could just stand up and announce your name and tell us how did you hear about our club. We'll start over here.
Hi, I'm Connie. I heard about this club from Kathy. We work together at Gensler.
Okay. Cool.
Welcome.
Hi, I'm David. I heard about this club from Mike Leonard.
Okay.
He isn't here now. So.
Okay, cool. All right. Now, just for the newcomers, our mission statement here in this club is to help you develop and promote your public speaking ability in a comfortable and a very supportive environment. So we hope that after joining us tonight, you'll have a better idea and hope that you can join us. So at this very last moment, I'd just like you guys to turn off your cell phone, silence your cell phone, so that we can give some respect to the speakers when they're up here. Tonight we have a very wonderful program for you guys. We have speakers and awesome Toastmasters. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce tonight's Toastmaster to you, Ursula and Elliot. Let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you, Mr. President. Doesn't he like the sound of that, Mr. President? Last week we did have our leadership shift. We voted our new officers in, and Robert Pran is our first vice president. And this, not only is she our vice president of education, 你是谁呀？
我是高思丽。
我是你的中文 主持人。
啊，原来他是我们中文主持人。
你是谁？
Me? 我是谁? I am your English Toastmaster. Isn't this clever? She's going to be the Mandarin Toastmaster. I'm going to be the English one. 奇怪不奇
我
怪？
可以说我是高斯里。
我是艾斯里。So today, for those of you who are brand new to Toastmaster, our typical meeting covers 3 types of speeches. The first kind is the prepared type. Prepared type 是什么样的呢？高斯里。
这个第一种是演讲员用1-2个星期来准备一个5到7分钟的演讲。
So 5 to 7 minute speeches is about how much you have to prepare for. You have at least a couple weeks to prepare for it. There's some other kind.
第二种是即兴演讲，每个人都可以参加。
即兴演讲. Whoa, what does that sound like? That sounds like some kind of speech where I'm 即兴, meaning I'm really, really stressed out about that. Oh, you're talking about spontaneous speeches.
对呀。
The speeches where I'm going to be surprised with a question and I have to answer.
即兴演讲，主持人问一个问题，你给一个1到2分钟的回答。
So you get to answer that, but you have only 1 to 2 minutes to answer that. I think we have 2 very capable table topic masters to handle that today.
他们是谁？
Samuel, 还有 JJ. Okay, 带回来。
第三种是评估。
The third kind are evaluations.
我们给演讲员反馈。
So we're going to be able to give the speaker good feedback.
哪些地方很好，哪些地方需要改进。
Places that they did a really wonderful job at, and other places that need to 加油, I mean, improve on. 还有呢？
我们要担当不同职责的人，帮助会议的进行。
Okay, so not only are we the stars up here, we have helpers.
那他们是文法官。
I have a grammarian, and my grammarian is Mr. Philip Chow. He is going to... Do we have the pen? 没有笔.
Yeah, I have the pen here.
Okay. He is going to write our vocabulary on there. And I did not write the English. 欢迎. I did not write the English translation for it. So when he writes the words up, the first one who yells out in English what it means will get a gong prize.
Glass.
The reason we do have to have a vocabulary is not only are we going to improve our speech, ways to improve the speech is add a vocabulary word on there. We do have the English version of that, but the Chinese version of it is a bit more challenging, huh?
上册吗？上册中文。
生字. Wow, give that girl a round of applause. 空气不好。
我们有没有一个时间观？
有时间观，但是现在我想看。Well, I would like to know who already can recognize those 2 words up there.
梦想。
梦想。
梦想。心愿。
心愿。哇，不错。 question, sir.
My dream and my hope.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
good.
为什么我们会想到梦想呢？ Why did we come up with this theme? Do you think anybody can guess?
Holiday. Monday.
This week is celebrating a man who says, I have a dream. Can you guess who it is? Don't say 搞死了.
Jim Harbaugh.
Or John. I have a dream to win the Super Bowl. Yeah. 这是 Martin Luther King. 他的梦想就是希望，对不起，这是中文的。
没有问题，你可以说中文。
So today's theme is on having a dream. My dream for the San Francisco Mandarin English Club is that all of us get to a level of proficiency where we could show the rest of Toastmaster not only have we mastered public speaking and leadership in one language, but in two languages. We have double our accomplishments. 时间管. We have a timer. Who is our timer?
是 Michael 不是这。
Ah, Michael 不在. Would somebody like to be the timer?
Ken.
I've got a couple of roles already.
好。
Debbie.
I don't have a watch.
Ah, everybody who has a smartphone or you are a guest, you get to enjoy today.
And you have a role.
I have a role. So Debbie, can you tell the people what your role is as a timer?
他的角色。
我的角色就是，如果有人讲得太长，那我就控制他，还是怎么样？
你就把那个时间颜色举起来。
所以如果他们讲5分钟，不是，如果他们超过5分钟，我就把这个卡给他们看，然后他们会知道是超过了时间。
的绿色。
Yeah.
So
有
Debbie.
上色。
Debbie is our brand new elected president of PR. She's also brand new to Toastmasters as well. Bravely stepping up to the plate to do several roles that she is not accustomed to. So for those of you who have been timer before, the different colors, spots. Green means you met the minimum time. Yellow means you're halfway there. Red means that's it. You have 30 seconds grace period to hurry up and stop that. 你好，请坐. Please welcome. She's going to raise the cards up as they're reaching. The only difference, of course, is that the icebreaker is 4 to 6. The regular speeches are 5 to 7. And then the table topics. 即兴演讲有多少时间
1到2分钟。
1到2分钟 1 to 2 minutes for table topics. And 评估呢 2 to 3.
对。
Okay, all right.
谢谢。
还有一个很吓人呢，很吓人。We also have an R counter. Will our R counter tell the people what your job is?
OK，我当 out counter 就是我认真的听演讲的人，然后我数到你们每一次说那个这个，因为因为这个是很多人的习惯，但是有一点 distracting， 有一点不专业，所以我只是数到。
很好，很好，很好，很好。So for those of you who did not understand the wonderful Mandarin explanation of what an R counter is, those are called the unnecessary fillers. So she will be listening in both languages for unnecessary fillers. We actually have words like that's good in English and Mandarin. Isn't that the case? And then in Chinese we have zigga zigga nigga nigga nigga.
对啊，Philip 是我们的grammarian，你要叫什么？
For me, I'm going to try to catch all the grammatical mistakes, and then I'll be giving a report at the end.
谢谢你。
Thank you.
谢谢 Philip. Can we start 高士林？
我们可以。
哦，好，现在开始。We are our first speaker with our prepared speech is going to be speaking her number 8th speech. For those of you who are not familiar, the manual that you have has 10 exercises, 10 projects in there. This one is going to be dealing with visual aids and visuals that she will be using. But before I bring the speaker up, I want her evaluator to tell us what her goals are. Her evaluator is Ken.
Great, thank you
Mr.
very
Ken
much.
Boyer.
The goals of this particular talk is to get comfortable with visual aids. So visual aids can be anything from samples that you bring to PowerPoint slides. And always it's good to get some practice using these visual aids because you find that you get more adept at using them. So that is her goal today. Thank you.
Ken. So right now, it is my pleasure to bring up Kathy Huang with her speech called 6 Ways to Recall Names. Kathy.
Hi, I'm Kathy. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Connie.
Hi, Connie. Nice to see you. I hope you enjoy our Toastmaster meeting tonight.
Oh, thank you. I'm really excited.
Oh my God, what's her name? I forgot. How could I forget? How often does these situations apply to you? I would say pretty often, or too often to happen. So today, I would like to introduce 6 ways to recall names. First is to listen carefully. So her name is Connie. So if she said it too fast, maybe I say, oh, would you mind to repeat your name? If it's too difficult to pronounce, I would ask her, can you spell your names? So I could spell it correctly. Second is to repeat the names. So she says, Connie, I'm like, oh, Connie, I hope you enjoyed the Toastmaster meeting tonight. So by repeating the name, it put another footprint in my brain that her name is Connie. I can use it right after she introduced her name, or I could do it in the middle of a conversation. Like, oh, Connie, I've just heard that you mean blah, blah, blah. Keep doing it maybe 2 to 3 times, especially the name is difficult to pronounce. Third is to use visual cues. So how to use visual cues? Like Connie, I could say, oh, Connie sounds like corn with a name. So I could think, oh, what's a corn to remember her name? Typically, every person's name, you can relate to a person's character, maybe her hair color, her dress code, or her some maybe gesture that you could relate to that was really helpful. So fourth one is a fun one. Make and ace associations. So what does it mean by make an association? When visual cues doesn't help you on some names, is you need to make a step up to exaggerate the associations. For example, my husband's name is Kong, K-O-N-G. For some people, it's very difficult to remember his name. For us Chinese, it's pretty common, but maybe it's because it's one syllable only, it's hard to remember. So he always helped people to remember his names. my name is Kong, like King Kong. Do you know what the name of King Kong, the movie? So people always say, I remember your name. Your name is King Kong. So another example I have a coworker called Pervy. I have a difficult time to remember her name. Every time I see her in pantry, she says, my name is Pervy. How do you spell it? She spelled it. I'm like, I still kind of sounds hesitant. She was like Porvy. So now I can remember her name very clearly. And then the fifth one is to write it down. I guess in networking events, you may be talking to a person for 5 minutes, and after that you both move on to some different person. You could use your smartphone to put a note, say, oh, this is from this company, a quick note. Or if you're on a phone, you could write down the name immediately, after you heard. So it helps you to recall the name. And then the sixth one is to use pattern of words. How do we use pattern of words? We have a perfect example of a name of a person in our Toastmaster group, which is Ursula. Ursula to me is not a common name. So first I had a difficulty to remember her name, and then second is to pronounce her name. So she helped us by introducing. I know, that's the most funny way to remember a person's name. She's like, oh, Ursula. So I thought about her and I'm like, oh my god, that's perfect example. We're going to introduce us. I'm so happy, but now she changed her name. So it's very funny. Of course, that may not work for some people. Doesn't have a Chinese background, doesn't understand the characters or know the pinyin or know the meaning. But for our group, it's perfect because people are eager to learn either language. So even they don't know the word, they will want to know what it means, and it helps them to remember her name. So at last, I want to enforce that the skills of we call people's name is not a natural talent. It's a learned behavior. So everyone can do it. It's by repeating this exercise. There are 6 ways, so maybe the second, the third way maybe work best for you, or maybe the exaggeration works best for you. So just try, mix and match, and find your way, which one is best for you. And I hope you guys have fun and can use it for your next networking event, or even just happen now when we're introducing guests. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. I actually met Kathy's husband, Kong Chu, but I keep forgetting his name, so every time I meet him, I say, Hi, King Kong.
谢谢你。现在我们有 Rebecca Kung， 她做她的 icebreaker， 就是第一次。
You want to give some time for us to do the?
我们可以
Yes. Sorry.
2分钟吗
1分钟
哦
Just use this 1 minute right now to write a little note to our speaker.
这是Kathy， 她的名字是 Kathy。
So it's 1 piece of paper per person, right?
对呀。
Per speaker.
There are papers in the back. Okay. That takes 1 minute.
bring the other speaker up, I just noticed a couple people have come in here, and I would like to recognize them as well. So, could this gentleman introduce himself and tell us how you found this?
Hi, I'm Andy. I just saw you on Meetups, and I've been looking around to see some more Mandarin activities in town. I have a background in speaking Mandarin, and so I thought I'd drop by and see what's up.
Huan Yin.
I,
And this young lady.
Hi, my name is Mido, M-I-D-O, and then use your way, maybe it's do, re, mi, do, mi, do. And I'm the personal friend of Alan and Rebecca, and she's going to have a speech today, so come here to see
More
her.
support.
Oh my god.
well, welcome.
谢谢你。
Okay.
现在Rebecca 可以给她的 speech，她想说她会跟你讲她人生经历，这是她的第一次，进来。
等一下，先把这个我们把这个评估人先跟他说。She's going to have her evaluators here first and tell us what her objectives of her speech are.
Since this is your first icebreaker speech, you should have a clear beginning, body, and ending, and you can use no as necessary, and not to be concerned with body language.
Okay, let's welcome Rebecca with her icebreaker speech called 我爱。我爱。爱。我爱。
我爱。
等一下哦，先让我念点东西。大家晚安啊 ，Toastmaster， 大家好啊，我叫龚崇玉。那很高兴今天晚上有这个机会来跟大家带来一个中文的演讲。那演讲的主题叫做我，所以在未来的几分钟内呢，希望大家呢可以有更一步的机会来认识我。那既然要讲到我，先从名字开始好了。所以我叫做龚崇玉。那这是我的姓氏。sorry， 那在远古以前，我的祖先他其实是姓贡。那是一个非常战争的年代，大家都想要活命，所以到最后呢，他们就在他们的姓氏里面做了一点点的改变，所以让大家记不得他们。所以可能旁边加了3点水，变红。我的祖先呢，他们就偷偷在上面加了一个龙。有人说我可能是来自一个贵族的后代，因为龙在古时候象征的是不一样的东西，也许是皇帝，也许是不一样的。那这样的说法也许不可考，但是我喜欢这个美丽的谎言，因为这让我觉得我与众不同。除了讲了一个名字，那接下来我还要讲些什么？我想想看我喜欢交朋友，特别喜欢交男朋友。没有啦，我喜欢交朋友，因为我觉得每个人来到这个世界上，透过这么多年的磨练，他有他独特的故事，所以透过相处的过程当中，我可以学到很多他们身上的东西，是经验也好，是警惕也好，或者是一个鼓励的故事，我觉得那对我来讲都受益无穷。再来就是我喜欢吃素，有些人就会说。吃素，素食 ，it's 素食是 vegetarian， 不是素食 fast food。有什么不一样呢？很不一样，因为素食有菜，那营养比较均衡。有些人会说，那你为什么想吃素？其实我有很多的原因想要吃素，最主要的原因是我想靠自己小小的影响力来告诉大家说，其实注意自己的身体健康非常的重要。
现代人大家工作很忙碌，难免就随便吃个东西。哎，今天抓到一个吃什么，明天抓到一个再吃什么。有时候图个饱，后来就觉得好像其实还是很没有精神。所以透过吃素的观念，告诉你什么颜色的菜一天要吃几份，然后达到营养均衡。我们现在年轻，也许还感觉到那样的不一样，没有那么的明显。但是等到年纪渐渐大的时候，这样的不一样会慢慢的出现。所以趁年轻来保养是一个很好的方法。最后想告诉大家的是，我想想看，梦想，我想当医生。6年前，OK，6年前我来到美国，只是一个小女孩，什么都不知道。可是我想当医生，人家说你大概没有机会，因为我对语言不同，我对文化不了解。可是我相信对的事我做就对了，所以课余的时间我也做义工，为的就是帮助我可以更坚定我的决心，更了解病人的需求。好啦，时间到了尾声，我的演讲该结束了。最后重复一次，我姓龚，叫龚崇玉，很高兴有这个机会为大家带来这个中文的演讲，希望大家喜欢，谢谢。
Wow, 龚小姐, what? You have the visual, Kathy. She's a vegetarian dragon. Oh, thank goodness, huh? Let's take a few minutes now to write some notes to Rebecca. Okay, 高思丽, are we ready to go?
对，谢谢你们。现在我要说Alan Wu 给我们的 Amy 祝演讲原法快。
So Alan is going to be the evaluator of our next speaker. Before we bring the next speaker up, we would like Alan to tell us what her objectives are.
Okay. Thank you, Yao and Ursula. 今天是 Amy 的第2个 speech。那第2个 speech 的 title 是 Organize Your Speech。那有些地方我们要注意的就是，第一个就是要选一个简单的话题，你的主题要简单。第二个重要的是如果你要用你的例子里面也很简单，要简单的用你的例子，而且可以帮助你的主题。第3个是 你要注重你句子跟句子中间的转化的那个的要点，可以让观众易懂。然后最后一个就是你要有很强的开头跟一个很强的结尾，所以观众会留下一个很深刻的印象。对，所以今天，然后它的时间是5到7分钟。OK。Should I say this in English as well?
If you like.
Okay, so today is Amy's second speech. For second speech, the title is Organize Your Speech, and there are a few things that we should be looking for. First one, to select an appropriate outline which allow your listener to easily follow and understand your speech. The second one is to make your message clear with the supporting material directly contributing to your message. The third one is use appropriate transition from moving from one idea to another. And the last one is create a very strong opening and a conclusion. And the time is from 5 to 7 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. So our next speaker, what is going to do? She's going to 如何获得权力影响人. What does that mean? Look it. She's going to teach you how to gain power and bring influence. Please help us welcome Amy Zhu.
So today I'm going to talk about gain power, bring influence. This is from a book I read before called Powered. Initially I prepared this using English. Just this morning I translated to Mandarin. So probably there are some words no proper. Okay, let's start. 就是今天我演讲的题目是如何获得权力影响他人。在我们的人生当中，最想要的，一般人最想要的三样东西是什么呢？很可能是权力、金钱、爱情。今天我们就来谈一谈权力。你可能会有梦想，就是如何像奥巴马一样影响很多人。Thank you 就是介绍几种方法获得权力，更好的影响别人。就是第一种方法呢，就是建立人际关系网络。人际关系网络有2种，一种是公司内部的人际关系网络，一种是公司外部的人际关系网络。公司内部的人际关系网络呢，就是说你要跟不同部门的同事之间啊，还有管理层之间的互动。然后公司外部的人际关系网络，就是你去 conference 啊或者去 party 的时候认识一些不同的人。建立人际关系网络有3个步骤。第一个步骤就是建立关系，第2个步骤是维护联系，第3个就是使用关系。建立关系呢，就是大家见面的时候互相交换名片，然后知道是做什么的。然后维护联系呢，就是说有时候 email 啊或者打电话联系一下，然后看看正在做什么，他们正在做什么。使用关系呢，就是需要帮助的时候，就是可以使用就是已经建立起来的关系。就是建立人际关系网络呢，可以让你 access 到你之前没有的资源，就是说你可以 access 到比原来多很多的资源。同时呢，就是在你需要帮助的时候，可以获得有力的支持和帮助。第二种方法去获得更多权利的方法呢，就是说要打破一些规则。就是以前有一个畅销书作家叫 Keith Ferris， 他就说他大学刚刚毕业的时候在 Deloitte 拿到了一个 offer， 然后他接受 offer 之前说我要跟公司的最高管理人员见面吃饭，然后那他坚持一定要这样做。那人家说那好吧，那个管理人员就见了他，然后他吃饭的时候他就跟他说那个我有个条件啊，你一定要每年跟我这样吃一次饭。那人家觉得就吃一次饭，1年吃1次没所谓啊，那就答应了。然后后来就是他就接受了这个 offer。这样呢，就是保证了他，就是说不管这个公司多大，他总是有机会接触到最高的管理人员。就是若干年之后呢，他在他的职场上非常成功，同时也成为了一个非常有名的畅销书作家。 3种方法去获得权利呢？就是在行为举止和谈话的时候要显得更强势一些。就是就是有一些细节的东西，就是具体来说，就是说有以下几种方式。第一种呢，就是了解你的听众，就是了解你的听众呢，就可以使用正确的方法和自己的听众互动，就更好的去影响他们的想法。还有一种方式，就是在你伤心难过或者不高兴的时候，不要显得伤心难过不高兴，你要显得很生气。就是说那个研究表明呢，就是显得很生气的人呢，就显得有霸气了，又能干，又聪明。所以说人家一生气，人家总会有点怕怕的。所以就是说如果是你生气的话，会有一些帮助。然后还有就是要注意这个姿态啊，还有手势。就是比如说站的时候要站直了，不要佝偻着腰了这样子。还有是说话声音要大一些，洪亮一些。就是手势呢，就是如果你留意世界上最有权力的人，像希特勒，他都有一些特定的手势去蛊惑人心。还有一种方法呢，就是使用有说服力的语言。总的来说呢，今天介绍了几种方法获得更多的权利，更好的影响他人。就是第一个就是建立人际关系网络，第二个就是要打破一些规则，第三个就是说话呀、行为举止的时候要强势一些。然后就是如果你每天就练习一下这些方法呢，慢慢你就会发现你的生活中啊，会职业上啊，会有一些一些帮助，因为你获得了更多的权利，更好的影响了别人。Let people go to your direction. Thank you.
Oh, I feel very powerful all of a sudden. I don't know why.
现在我们开始今晚的节目。我们的第一位演讲根据基本守则你要1分钟好，对不起。
Let's spend a minute to write our notes to Amy. Okay, you're ready.
OK.
Ursula.
我们现在进入会议的第2部分，即兴演讲。
即兴演讲. Oh, we are right now entering the table topic portion of it. So help us to lead this portion of it is our English table topic mistress, JJ Chen. Please help me welcome her.
Hi, I'm JJ. So today's theme is I have a dream. I think you already know what I'm going to ask you. But before I ask that question, I want to share a story with you so you can have some time to think about it. So Monday was a holiday. I want to know how many of you were off that day. It's like a half and a half. Yeah, this is what I thought. I thought only the government and the schools and probably half of the companies were off in that holiday. So I got up early in the morning and I brought my laptop and my backpack and my everything, and I went to work. So right after I opened the door using my badge, which was very weird to me, of course no one was there. No one was in the office. I'm like, what? I'm off today? Actually, my company is one of the nicer companies in the US. Okay, so then I went back and I did a facial because I want to spend and a manicure because I want to spend some money to make myself happier. So my first question for you is, how many moments in your life that are embarrassing or funny? I should use this word, like mine, or stupid. Anyone wants to share their moments with us? Does the question make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Rohan, do you want to share?
An embarrassing moment. That's actually I just blanked out there, but
Is it embarrassing?
this is pretty embarrassing. No, I would have to say it's not just an embarrassing moment. It's probably a series of embarrassing moments. It's when I have prepared when you have to prepare a speech or you have to prepare a talk or especially for Toastmasters, and you do all this preparation for it. You spend hours and hours, and you go over and you make sure it's well written, and then you practice it in front of a mirror, practice it in front of a person, and then they, it all good, and they say, oh, you're great, your speech is great, and you feel like you're ready to go. And then the minute you get up there and you get in front of everybody, and all of a sudden your mind goes blank, right? You ever get that? Well, I get that a lot, all the time, and so I think that's probably my embarrassing moments. It's not just one moment. It's probably a series of moments, and it extends to just getting in front of people and speaking and forgetting, even though you had prepared all that work, and you still forget.
Although I don't think that though. I think you are very good at doing that. All right. My second question. What is your dream? So my dream is to become a singer and perform on a stage. But the reality is I'm not talented enough, and I'm scared to stand on the stage. So, who wants to share with us your dream? Everyone has a dream, right? How about you?
Go, David.
Oh.
Go, David. Sure. If you want to do it Chinese, it's fine too.
I'll just go with English. Didn't expect to give a speech on the first day here. Well, I had some time, past couple months, to think about what I wanted to do with life. Life being so short. There's right now. I'm right now living in a comfortable position. I have a steady job. Sometimes I'm overseas. But eventually I hope to find that financial stability, and then it's my goal to help those around me, to lift those other people who are less fortunate than us out of poverty, out of a cycle of low education. I really want to go for become a mentor. I'm looking into that. I'm starting with helping out my family, brother and sister, and eventually, once I have more finance stored up, do more, just help financially or mentorship. So, looking to do that.
Alright, so there is a difference between your dream and reality, just like mine. So I sometimes go to karaoke to pretend I'm a professional singer. So my third question is, what do you do? Like if you find out there's a difference between your dream and the reality? Like are you still pursuing your dream, or do you just give up, or somewhere in between? You wanna talk about that?
那应该怎么说呢？也可以说我以前我的梦想就是我想写一本小说。不过我开始写的时候，我知道这个写小说的不那么简单。我想首先我写的就是中文的文件翻成英文的，因为我听说有一个很有名的美国的诗人。他想写的年轻的说，你首先应该做翻译的，然后你学长，你有生活的经验的时候，以后你就可以把你写的你自己的背景的经验这样。所以我是用这个想法。首先我写了一本把中文翻成英文的一本书啊，然后我第二本就是我去中国旅行，我写一个 travel dialogue、travel narrative。那个 travel narrative 包括写什么？也包括写给历史方面的，也是包括我对中国文化的感觉这样。现在这是第3本，我正在写我这个小说。So， 不过写小说的呢，很有竞争啊，不这么的简单。So， 我这5年来，我在写，我想写的，可以出版的质量。不过这个成功不成功还不知道。不过我劝大家。如果有这个希望，有什么梦想，那应该一步一步，一直到最后的目的，那就最好了。好，谢谢。
That's it.
Thank you, JJ.
谢谢
I have a dream that JJ would have a good question. 1分钟吗？没有，用不着。So we could actually start with our Mandarin table topics. Samuel, let's welcome Samuel.
大家好。梦想，我昨天晚上去海滩散步，想上这个题材。散步的时候得到3个瓶子，每个瓶子里面都有一条问题，都是跟梦想和愿望有关系的。我请大家帮我去回信，好吗？第一个问题，死了。我希望世界和平，地球再也没有战争。可是凭我一人的力量，可以做什么改变？
再说一遍可以吗？
我希望世界和平，地球再也没有战争。可是凭我一人的力量，可以做什么改变？想尝尝吗？
我
试试看吧。
应该 OK， 很短。当然，你们应该知道，12月14号，在美国的怎么说呢？在美国的不一样的地方，有很悲伤的事件发生了。我觉得地铁有很多能有帮助的人，地铁需要很多改变的地方，是不是？但是在美国，我觉得一个步骤就是把墙消灭。12月在12月，我没来一个 Toastmaster meeting， 因为其实我认识一个人在那个学校被枪毙了，所以最近我感觉很热情，不是热情，就是很 passionate 的。
热心。
所以这就是我感觉，我希望别人能慢慢的、渐渐的理解这件事儿。好，谢谢。
谢谢你跟我们分享。好，第二个问题，我们看看。我的梦想是成为一位出色的音乐家，可是我的爸爸希望我找到一份收入较高的职业，我应该怎么办？有没有说中文的朋友可以帮我？
这位
，All right, Milo.
可以看看。
你要我讲中文还是讲英文的？
中文。就是你这个。Alright， 所以呢，我觉得他会选我当讲这个主题，是因为我这个人是艺术家。然后我父亲是数学家，在台大教书，台湾大学教书。那我母亲是国小的校长。那当然从小到大，他们就一直很希望说我能够成为一个教育家，或者是一个学术家。但当我16岁的时候，我毅然决然跟我父亲说我要当摄影师。那到目前为止，这条路非常难走，我还是没有收入，做的事情全部都是开心就好。但是我今天早上我收到一封，不算是一封，我接到一封电话 from Santa Cruz Art and History Museum. Give me a phone call. She said, I'm the curator, Suzanne Hillhouse. I think that's her name. And my friend, she showed me your work. And right the moment I saw your work, I stand up from my chair, stare at the screen, and open my mouth, shocked. This is my work I'm looking for 25 years, and I finally see it. I'm going to have your work exhibit in my museum.
Wow.
This March. Would you like to participate? I'm like, yeah, why not? Why not? And she said, oh, okay, so I calculated, we have 47 days to prepare for this. And can you bring the work on time? I said, for sure. And I calculated how much it will cost. It cost me $3,500.
And now I only have $200 in my account. What should I do? I didn't call my parents yet, but right away I called my friend from Texas. I known her for 10 years. Called a friend and said, "Hey, I got this opportunity." And I said, "What?" I said, "I want $3,500 for you." You know what she said? "Sure, no problem, anytime." And I'm going to do this. And on the March, I'm going to tell you guys if I got this or not. And I'll tell my parents I did it. Yeah.
希望我们可以看到你的作品。好，第三条问题，我的梦想就是让世界再没有饥荒、贫穷的人可以得到照顾，我可以怎么办 ？Robert，
其实，如果真的要在这个世界没有饥荒或者是贫穷的人可以得到照顾，我们先可以做一件很简单的事，就是不要浪费食物，就很简单。你不要浪费食物呢，你就真的可以帮助到别人。然后在那个贫穷的方面，怎么可以帮助到那些比较穷的人呢？就多一点做一些善事，比如说你可以去当一个 volunteer， 帮助别人。有时间的话就去当那个 mentor 在学校，或者是你在有空的时间的时候，你就可以到那些教堂给那些饭给那些穷人吃。我们每一个人都可以做一点点小的东西，可以帮助到很多的那些穷的人。从我们小的一个力量就可以影响到别人，慢慢影响到别人，就可以慢慢帮助到很多不同的穷的或者是那些饿的小朋友。谢谢。谢
谢大家。
Did you really got this?
Thank you. Another wonderful, wonderful 即兴主持人 I love those questions.
现在我们没有很多多少钱时间，对不起，我们要听说你要说什么？你要说 evaluator， 给我们的feedback， speaker 的 feedback， 说中文。
So now the very important part, because we are really tight for time, we were going to invite the person who was just standing here to come up again as our general evaluator, Robert Tran.
All right, thanks everyone. I am the general evaluator tonight. My role is very simple. I'll be calling up the evaluators to give evaluations for each speech. And at the end of the evaluation, I will give my evaluation of the whole meeting tonight. So let's not go ahead and waste time. We're going to call up the first evaluator. The first evaluator for Kathy's speech is Ken, correct? All right, let's welcome Ken to evaluate.
Great. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kathy, for your talk today. Right from the start, I liked your unconventional visual aids. I mean, most people would come up with a PowerPoint presentation, but you actually had a friend, Connie. I tried to use the 6 points, and some personal contact and very unconventional visual aid. Then you held up 6 fingers for your 6 points. That's also very good. And then the signs were great as well. And in fact, it's only a 5 or 6 minute speech, so using a sign that's handwritten, in my opinion, is perfectly fine. They're easy to read. I'd rather see you give more speeches as you're progressing than spend a lot of time trying to come up with snazzy graphics. So that's my opinion, at least. Now, as far as things that could be improved, the use of the visual aids is very smooth. When you're talking about Kong and King Kong, actually there's a little bit of the papers kind of rustling around, so that was a little distracting to me. But overall, I was sitting in front, so it was clear to me. I hope everyone in the back, I think they could see your sign, so that's very good. About the only other suggestion that I have is at the end of your talk, just review the 6 points one more time. I actually need a speech on how to remember the points in the talk, but it was listen to the name, repeat the name, use visual clues, make associations. What was the next one? Exaggerate? Write it down. And then what was the last one?
Use pattern of words.
What's that?
Use pattern of words.
Pattern of words. Okay. And that's another point that I like. You made the talk very warm by bringing Kong into it, and then also Ursula. I for one, find the name, it has a European sound to it, but Ursula to me is not an unusual name. It's very easy to remember because it's a little distinctive in San Francisco. But I've really appreciated your explanation with the meaning behind the symbols and everything. So, due to our time, thank you very much, and I look forward to hearing your next talk.
Okay, thanks a lot, Ken. We're going to go ahead and invite up our second evaluator for Rebecca's speech. For that, we're going to have Yifei come up and evaluate her speech. Welcome, Yifei.
I cannot get over how much sparkle she has evoked for the past 5 minutes. Yeah, who cannot tell she's a compassionate and passionate person? And I cannot believe this is your first speech, and definitely it's not. And she gave us a nice tip of the iceberg to take a peek of who you are inside and out. Thank you for doing that. And you have this slightly advantage over me because I'm a vegan. I've been vegetarian for 15 years. So what you said about vegetarian is like, yes, that makes sense. And if I have to, 如果我必须要鸡蛋里面挑骨头，指出什么该提高的话，我刚才尽量在想，是需要什么必须能够提高呢？因为你的 opening 非常好，你 catch 大家的 attention， 然后当你结束的时候，你也把你3个点，你的3个你想 present 的3个要点，给它集中起来，就 resonate with the audience very well。但是必须要我指出什么该提高的话，那么就说下次你来的话，因为你提到 vegetarian 这个 topic， 可以 bring 一点 vegan cookie for the。
All right, great. So our last evaluator for tonight for Amy's speech is going to be, who's that going to be?
Alan.
Alan. All right, Alan. Welcome, Alan.
Amy， 今天是你第2个 speech， 讲得非常好。OK， 第2个 speech 总共有4点我们要注重一下。第一个是要是简单的题目，所以你的观众可以听得懂。第2个题目是你的中间的题材要简单易懂，所以让观众对你的题目可以更加的有深刻。然后第3个就是要用，当你句子跟句子中间的转换点，你要转的比较好，就是要稍微注意一下。然后第4点就是你要有一个很强的开头跟很强的结尾。所以第一个说，你选简单的题目，要让你的观众简单易懂。我觉得你这讲的非常好，因为你一上来就说，人其实就是要有3个东西，要有 fame, power and money，right？ 所以你一下讲这个时候，说我们今天要讲 power， 这个大家马上就抓住你这个东西，说 OK，we're going to talk about power today。说我们今天要讲的题目是力量，权力。所以大家马上就被你抓进去了，所以这是一个非常好的一个简单的题目。然后这也讲到你的非常好的一个 open， 就是你的开头就是很 strong 很强的一个开头，所以大家马上被你吸引住。OK， 接下来你说你的三个句点，来，你的3个句点是你的中间的题材是你要用3个点来帮助你的这个题目嘛，所以你的3个题材是人际关系，然后第一个是人际关系，第2个是打破规则讲话，第3个是说话要强势，所以你这3个点都很好，可以帮助你的第一个题材。可是当你在讲这3点的时候呢，你是很轻描淡写的带过去，你并没有说真的慢你如果可以慢一点的话，然后中间再停一下的话， 会让大家有更好的、更深的印象。因为你在讲的是说，所以要有3点要注意：人际关系、打破题材跟说话要强势。你应该说有3点东西可以帮助我们有这个权利，就是人际关系、打破题材，然后还有说话要强势。因为你是在讲 power， 你是在讲权利嘛，所以要把这个给带出来。然后你的就是当你可能是这可能是你的第2次讲话演讲的关系，所以你还需要看你的这个 notes 嘛，你的这个演讲稿。如果说你能把你的演讲稿背起来的话，你已经快要背起来了，你都没有再看了。如果你真的背起来的话，那你句子跟句子中间就会稍微停一下的话，那你的那个 transition 就是句子跟句子中间会有更明显一点点。OK， 然后还有一些其他的就是有一个很重要就是你的眼神。OK， 你的眼神讲话的时候常常会忽然飘来飘去。OK， 所以观众常常会不小心就是 miss 掉你。如果你的看着一个人，然后跟他讲你要讲的东西的话，你可以更能抓住那个观众的心，然后观众可以听得更入耳，就是更印象深刻一点。而且今天是你的第2个 speech， 已经讲得非常好了，我们非常 looking forward 是你第3个 speech。
All right, next I'm going to call up the grammarian. The grammarian's going to give a general evaluation of the grammar tonight. Go ahead, Philip.
First, I'm going to give a note to a disclaimer. My Mandarin is limited, so all you Mandarin speakers, you guys were off the hook, right? I can't anything in Mandarin. So I'm going to go with Kathy. Kathy, the only thing I might have catch on was maybe when you were saying 5 minute, you might have meant 5 minutes with an S. When you said name, sometimes you might have meant names with an S, or at least that's what I thought I heard. And then I didn't catch anything with the rest of the speakers. With JJ, there was only 2 moments where I thought I might have caught something. I think when we were referring to holidays, you were saying that government, people from the government, got it off. I think you meant government workers. And then I think you mentioned moments. I think moments is embarrassing. I think you meant moments, were embarrassing or are embarrassing. But that was it. I didn't catch anything else.
All right. Okay, thank you. Okay, then I'm going to call my counter right now, Allison, and give us an counter report.
Okay, I have happy things to report. Robert, nada. Elliot, nothing. Ursula, I caught 3 ahs. Kathy, I caught 1 Rebecca, I caught 1 and I'm adding to the list. Amy, 1 JJ, I didn't catch anything. Samuel, I didn't catch anything. Who is this? Ken. Yes. Ken, I did not catch anything. Actually, I thought your evaluation was really, really smooth. I was kind of admiring it. Wang Yifei, I caught 3 I also liked your evaluation. Alan, I also liked your evaluation. But I caught nothing.
Evaluation contest.
Johan, I didn't catch anything. David, I caught 2 Our guest, I'm sorry, what's your name? Andy, I didn't catch anything, which is really impressive because you were speaking Mandarin. Let's see. Either I'm really bad at my job or you're all really good at your job.
All right, thank you, Allison. And then the last timer report we're going to get from Debbie.
开始的时候大家讲的时间是比较准，但是我们到中文的时候呢，有些人就超过时间了。比如我们新的朋友，你讲的